Hey, what's happening? What's going on? What's up, YouTube? YouTube. Like my oldest son says, I tell him, I said, Ryan, I love you. He says, I love YouTube. I was like, you love me too? Yeah, I love YouTube. I said, oh, okay. He thinks it's funny. But I'm just chilling here in Oregon. I'm at the receiver. The receiver is actually right there. I don't know if you can see that or not. But yeah, I came here earlier. I had got a load. It picks up tomorrow at 2 p.m. And I came about 3 p.m. today because I had just finished unloading. And I got here and I checked in. I was trying to get loaded a little early. You know, the faster you can get loaded, the faster you can get home. So why not try at least? Ain't doing nothing else, so. She said, I'm sorry, sir, your appointment is not until 2 p.m. tomorrow. I said, oh, I thought it was 2 p.m. today. Just, messing with her. She said, no, I'm sorry, it's tomorrow. And I was like, okay, well, what do I need to do? She said, well, just come back tomorrow. I said, somebody want to stay? Maybe if somebody want to stay and load me, I'll pay them. Try to see if that might work, She said, no, sir, I'm sorry, it don't work like that. And I was like, oh, okay, well. It was worth a try, and she was like, but let me see, I might be able to get you loaded a little early. Let me check something out. So she left, came back, and she said, yeah, I can we open at 8 o'clock basically, so I have an appointment open at 8 o'clock. If you want to take that one, you can get here first thing in the morning at 8, and we'll load you. Should be able to go ahead and load you. And I was like, okay, cool, I'll take that. She said, you sure? You gotta be here at 8 o'clock. I said, yeah, I'll be here at 8 o'clock. She said, 8 o'clock. I said, yes, I'll be here at 8 o'clock. I said, okay, it's yours then. I said, all right, thank you. So I'm just over here across the street waiting for 8 o'clock in the morning. But I did pretty good this week. So I basically left from Georgia next to my house. I left from, just got finished eating Chipotle. Chipotle. But I left my house in Georgia, not Lawrenceville. Lawrenceville is where I'm going to deliver this load. It was Gainesville. I left from Gainesville, Georgia, Kubota. It's not Kubota, but they carry Kubota. And it's like RTVs in a crate. So it's kind of like an ATV. But it's like a utility ATV, so they call them RTVs from Kubota. And anyways, they're in these big long crates, and I had a drop off. I had to drive from Gainesville, Georgia to Idaho and drop one off, and then I had to drive to Washington, drop one off, and then I had 2 stops in Oregon and drop one off and one off. So they're all quick, fast appointments. I mean, well, not really appointments, it's like first come, first serve. As soon as you get there, they'll unload you. It's like a little small tractor company, so you just have to go during normal business hours. So I left Wednesday from Georgia, and I drove Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then I woke up Saturday, and then I finished driving a little bit more further, like maybe an hour or two. I drove to the first drop off, and they were open on Saturday, so I dropped them off. Well, one of them off, and then I was driving to Washington, so I almost got to Seattle. Almost, I was like an hour away. It's called North Bend. So I stopped at a TA there in North Bend area, and I have a buddy of mine. He lives in like Kent, Tacoma area, so I called him up. Him and his fiance came pick me up, and we went out to dinner. Then I came back to the truck and slept there Saturday night. And the whole time my clock's been off duty, so I was accumulating off-duty time because I had a 70-hour clock when I started. But by the time I got there, it was like 23 hours or 24 hours left of driving time, so I wouldn't be able to drive all the way back to the East Coast straight if I didn't reset my clock. So since it was on the Saturday, I went ahead and went off duty while I was like doing dinner and all that stuff. So then I slept Saturday night, And Saturday night and Sunday, me and my wife were talking, and her aunt lives in Seattle. So we gave them a call, and her aunt and her uncle came and picked me up from the truck stop. I went to their house Sunday. It was like Sunday afternoon, and we had a dinner there, and then I took a shower, relaxed, and then slept there, and then woke up at like 5-6 o'clock Monday morning. She took me back to truck, and I got to meet my wife's grandmother while I was there too at their house. She lives with them. She was 91 years old, so I got to meet her. That was pretty cool. And then I left from the truck stop. I already accumulated 34 hours, so I got a reset in, which I have now another 70 hours on the clock. And I went and left from North Bend, and I drove to Washington, like an hour and 20 minutes away, to my second dropped that off, and then I drove like an hour 15 minutes to Oregon, did my third drop, and then I drove another 45 minutes to my fourth drop in Oregon and dropped that off. So as soon as I got done, I was looking at loads. Loads right now I was seeing from Oregon, Washington area to like New York, Pennsylvania. They were paying like 75 to 8,500. I seen one or two for 11,000, but it was like something crazy. Like you have to do like 6, 7, 8 different drops at a Lowe's. And then another one was like you have to drop your trailer at receiver, you have to drop your trailer at shipper. So I'm just not trying to do that, considering what just happened to me about my trailer. I'm kind of iffy about my trailer now, like leaving it places. Because that was a scary experience for me, because I wasn't sure if I was going to get my trailer back, when I was going to get it back, and I needed to leave so I can get some money. So, but anyways, I had jumped on the load board as soon as I had delivered, and I seen that the rates were dropping a little bit down, but I found a load as soon as I looked. It was actually going back to Georgia, right next to my house, and this one is going to Lawrenceville, Georgia, which is right by my house. But it said tanker endorsement required. So I was like, okay, cool. I was just at home for like 3 weeks, and I had just got my tanker endorsement. I studied and went DMV and got the endorsement on my license. So I was like, that's pretty cool. Let me call them real quick. And I called them, and they said, you know, it's a tanker endorsement required. You got a tanker endorsement? I said, like, yeah, I got a tanker endorsement. And they was like, oh, okay, yeah, it's available. They got all excited. I guess somebody called them right away with the tanker endorsement, because maybe it's a little hard to find it. I don't know or not, but I mean, if you got tanker endorsements, other people don't, so you got an upper hand, you know. So they told me about the information of the load. They were trying to sell it to me for like $7,400 at first, and I was like, I don't think I'm going to take it for 74, because I can get like 7 to 75, 78, maybe even 8,000 going to like New York, or you know, like Pennsylvania area. So it's a little bit more mileage, yeah, but I mean, yeah, that's without tanker endorsement. So me having a tanker endorsement, and they need somebody a tanker, they should be willing to pay more. So I was like, if you want, I'll do it for you for 9,000. Otherwise, I'm not gonna be interested. And she was like, oh, we can't do that much, but let me give my boss your offer and let me see what he says. And then she came back and she was like, oh, we can do for like 8,200. So she just offered me 74, and then went from 74 to 82. So I know she can come up more if she went up that much in the beginning. So I was like, I'll come down to 8,700, but I won't take it for a penny less than that. I was like, I'm not trying to be rude, but you know, I gotta look for load. Plus this one is like a late pickup, 2 o'clock. So I'm gonna have to just sit there and wait for the appointment. So she was like, okay, yeah, we'll go ahead and do it for 87. So they went ahead and sent me the Raycon for 87. And I was like, heck yeah, that's cool. So I just went from 74 to 87 negotiating, because I have a tanker endorsement, so why not? I have the advantage. Supply and demand. So I came up here for 68, and I'm going back for 87. So it's like $15,500. And I left Wednesday. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday is 5 days. Monday, Tuesday is a week. Wednesday would be, no, today's Monday. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It'll be like a weekend a day. Basically 8 days, yeah. Because I should be back home Friday. Wednesday to Wednesday, 7 days. And then 2 more days. 9. So 9 days, yeah. Because today is Monday, so I should be back home Friday. But my drop-off is not until Tuesday, which is okay because I'm going to be close to the house anyway. So if anything, I'll come home Friday, spend the weekend home, and spend Monday home, then go drop off Tuesday, try to find a load. If not, then I'll leave again, like on Wednesday again somewhere. So I'll be close to the house. So yeah, not bad. 9 days worth of work for $15,500. I say that's pretty good. So I mean, the money's out here if you want to, you know, chase it, but at the same time, you have to drive a lot. So you can make as much as you want or as little as you want. It just depends on how much you want to work. One thing about me, I'm not afraid to work. So I'll do what I have to do to provide for my family. So I know a lot of people out here, they say, oh, it's hard. It is hard. It ain't easy. It ain't nothing easy. Otherwise, everybody would do it. But I mean, something wrong with that car. I'm gonna try to get some rest, relax, and then I'm gonna go over there at 8 o'clock in the morning and get loaded. Just wanted to give you an update what's going on with me, and stay blessed. See ya. Peace.